Good afternoon. It is November 1st. It's my youngest one's birthday. It has been crazy. Sorry, my phone is on a little thing. It's wobbling like crazy. It is 6:30 in the evening. I just left the school, and I am trying to get things ready for tomorrow, and I had to stay a little bit late and clean off my desk because it was a mess. There's papers everywhere. How in the world do you manage all of your paper? Like, I just can't. It's everywhere. All the homework that we have to do, like, I need to clone myself because there's just not enough hours in a day for me to grade all the papers and do all the lesson planning and all of that, and I'm just like anyways, what are your favorite tips or your go-to things for sorting out all of your papers and managing all of your paper flow, like all your homework and stuff like that? Like, where do you keep all this stuff when you are, like, you've graded it, but you need to, like, give it back, or you've graded it, you need to give it back, or you need to take it home and grade it, or what do you do with it? Do you put it in a basket? I'm running out of ideas. Also, what about papers? Like, if you do worksheets or something, or if you do like a science experiment, and you have like your printouts, what do you do with the extras? Do you keep them for next year? Do you trash them? What in the world do you do with all this paper? Like, I have extra book bins, because I've had several kids leave, more kids. Okay, it was not your turn, person. Yes, I know you're in a truck. You rule the world. But like I have the book bins, and I have two of them, and they're just full of like extra papers. What do you do with all that stuff? Do you keep it? Like, I don't want to trash it because it's like a whole ream of papers worth. Like, what do you do with all that stuff? I have finally figured out my pacing. Like, we were super behind in math. We were supposed to be in chapter 3 already, and we had just finished chapter 1. Like, we would do some work, and then we would get a new student, and I'm like, okay, so I don't know where this kid is. Like, I don't want to move on, you know, if this kid like has no idea what we're doing. I don't know what they learned at their last school, if they were even in a school before this. Like, did they learn any of this stuff yet? So I got super thrown off track, and I had to pick up the pace quite a bit, and I think that I am mostly back on track now. But I just started a new unit today in math, and I've had to put dadgummit, I forgot to do my ice cubes again. I'm finally caught up in math, but I'm so far behind in science that we haven't done anything like since the beginning of the school year. My science supplies, like my hands-on stuff, had not arrived yet, and now that I have it, we're working on doing all of the experiments and everything. So what was that for? These old people. Oh god, there's Christmas stuff out. We just had Halloween yesterday, guys. But we've done one science experiment and I need to do another one, but I keep forgetting to put my deadgum ice cubes in the freezer, and we cannot do, we can't melt ice cubes if we have no freaking ice cubes. So I'm thinking I may just have to like buy a bag of ice and like take it to school in my ice chest, and do that. But anyways, I have to run to the store real fast. I will be back in a little bit.